this time, after so many times of sending you into the void, I'm in the void? What is this? Oh no! I'm back! I'm back from the void. Hello, hello, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello, Ember. You got to experience the void. I do! It was a very lovely experience. 12 out of 10. How's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. I am not closing my water very well. I'm about to not just get hydrated, but baptized. For a second time. How are we doing? How's your life? Is it storming as crazily for you as it is where I am? Because it's lightning and thundering so flippin' hard right now. Ever since I tried high, but it didn't work. Yeah, so on Twitch, you don't do the redeem, you just do the exclamation point high and it should work. I also need to log in to mix it up. That's also something that needs to happen, just a tad. Through the getting a storm, yeah. The storm's always interesting, for me. Jay's here, hello! Welcome to the stream. We were talking about how stormy it is, because storms are really interesting for me, because I get, storm symptoms. I'm very sensitive to barometric pressure changes. And so, a lot of times... Oh, I don't have a hi command. Oh no! Well, we gotta say hi in this chat. Let me code that real quick for you guys. Ember says, hi YouTube, Jay! Yes, hello, hello. We got a mod in each chat. Hello, hello. But yeah, I'm super sensitive to barometric pressure changes, and so I don't know. It's just a lot for my brain to process, apparently. When you redeem high, it does a sound. I think I still have high in my Discord somewhere. Yes, how are you guys doing with all of these storms and whatnot? I know I'm not the only one with barometric pressure sensitivity. Jay says, oof, there's also a storm where I am. Yep, we're the storm trio. My Wi-Fi was actually knocked out for a hot minute there, and I was like, am I just not gonna stream tonight? I was like, God, what do you want me to do? You know, like, if you want me to stream, I pray that you release the Wi-Fi to work. But if you don't want me to stream, thank you for making it really clear. And the Wi-Fi got fixed with 15 minutes to spare, and so yeah, God, thank you for letting me stream with these wonderful people. I pray that as we go through today, that we would just see your goodness wherever we look. Thank you, God. Amen. Alright, so somewhere in this Discord, I have the Kirby high sound effect. Now, will I be able to find it quickly? Who knows? That's another question, to be quite honest. I do suspect it's gonna be a no. I do think it might just be a no. I have a buy. I don't have a high. Which is sad, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna look for storytelling must-haves. Go to memes. See if there's a high. There's not a high. I could make it a crowd disappointment sound, but that wouldn't work very well. Oh well, that's something I'll have to do after streaming for sure. Maybe during tomorrow's stream where I do just basic stream tasks, including editing a video from a stream. But yeah, so this morning I woke up and I was feeling okay. I was feeling, you know, like it hadn't quite hit the barometric migraine stage yet. And so I went to church and I was feeling fine. And then I was doing slides for church, and all of a sudden I just got hit with this like wave of not feeling well, and I'm like, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to call out from doing this like mid-sermon? Like, that's not a great time to do it, you know? And then it passed and I was like, oh wow, that was weird. And then I came home and it was storming like crazy. I was like, oh, that's what it was. Emma says, it might just be me, but I didn't hear any of the highs today. Yeah, I don't have the high on Twitch. I'm sorry. If you hang out on YouTube, it's there. Me? Yeah, I don't have a high. I'm sorry, you guys can't get high in my stream today. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Alright. Let's go back to commands. We still have buys. We still have buys. I just never added my high. Ember says, yeah, that's why it didn't work. It's all good. Yay! Exclamations! Yippee! Alright, so, I feel like I was saying something, and then I lost it. That's kind of the theme for the stream today, is if I don't finish my sentence, you're never gonna find out what it was, because I don't know either. So, welcome. Welcome to the vibe. Ember says, I've never been high in the first place, so it's fine. Hey! Maria's here. Hello, Mari, over on YouTube. How you doing? Is it storming where you are? It's storming for me and Jay and Ember, and it's wild. Streamlabs announces the Mari, but Jay didn't get announced. Streamlabs, come on. Play nice. Come on. We like all the people. Announce all of them. Or else. Hey. Let's see. Name. Modules, commands. I don't remember how. Timers, quotes, queue, loyalty, store, polls, betting, giveaways, user management, settings. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, I'm gonna add that to my to-do list. Hi command. Announce J and Ember. I knew it wouldn't do Ember because I haven't updated it for Mix It Up yet over on Twitch, but YouTube it should work, and I'm very, very can't believe this. Jay says today was pretty cool. One of my favorite cover artists commented on my cover and said it was amazing. Oh, I love that for you. Heck yeah, woo! Let me see. I do have a celebrate. I should have a celebrate, at least. Celebrate. Yes! Woo! That was really loud for you, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me adjust the audio for that just a tad, shall we? There we go. Woohoo! Mari says, I'm the favorite. The favorite of Streamlabs? It seems so. Yes. You're all my favorites, though. I can't pick one. You're all my favorites here. Jay says, can you check if my announcement thing is on? I will try. I'm trying to find it. Default, counters. I have a death counter and a scuff counter. We should be able to scuff. Ember says, Streamlabs, don't you know parents don't pick favorites? I know you're not a parent, but still. Am I everybody's parent here? Is this the lore? Is this how the lore evolves today? Love it. I love it. Well, welcome, children. I'm so sorry you're my children, but you guys are the ones who decided to join. So, whose fault is it really today? What is it? I had something. Maybe it's a chat box? No, that's just the thing itself. I don't know. The lore evolves day to day. Mari says, you have become Philza. I've become Philza. That is a heckin' honor. Philza's so cool. I am honored. Alright, well, it's gotta be Cloudbot, because it's one of the triggers when people come in. It's not one of my mod tools. It can't be a mod name. Chat alerts. Shoutouts. Yes! Here we go, it's a shoutout. So we have Jay. It should do this. Oh, you know what? I bet I misspelled something. I did! I didn't have the music at the end. Haha. Confirm. Alright, go ahead and send another message in chat, please, Jay. Let's test that one out. Oh. Something didn't send in chat. Wow, Paco Mela sounds like a bot. Stream, best stream. Where did chat go? Guys, I lost you. I found you. Oh no. Oh no. I can't find you. Okay, I found you. You're back. You weren't in the void. You were... I just lost you. It's fine, but I found you. This is why I need to do some organization. Ember says, I have no clue who that is, Mari, but that is a high honor to bestow. Ember says, we've been found. We did not like being lost. Streamlabs says, it's not Superman and it's not a plane. It's the Blue Jay Bard Music coming at you with his wonderful voice singing over at Blue Jay Bard Music Featured. Thank you for acknowledging my existence, Streamlabs. Heck yeah. Yay, it works. Okay. Yay. I need to do something for Ember. I can cross off Jay from the list, though. Jay is officially acknowledged. I know I have Legend, Mari, and Mr. Conductor Bro functional. I don't think Cozy has come in since then. So I think we're good. I think we're set. Yay! Ember says, that's so nice, Streamlabs. I know! I custom designed them all. I'm gonna try and do one for each person, but it took a second to figure it out and then get everybody's usernames. So, thank you. Thank you. Toss his hair over his shoulder. Alright. How about we play some... I almost said Palia. Oh my gosh. I have been conditioned to, if there's a Twitch stream and we're playing something, obviously we're playing Palia. Why is it so cold? It's like my drink was left in the freezer. Physically. Mari sounds... I've been found in the woods somewhere in New Jersey and we are gonna make it to LA. Yeah! Nice reference. Love it. Love it. Oh no. Oh no, I keep on scamming chat sizes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if I can get YouTube. I think YouTube is fine, but as is. Alright, so if I go to gaming live stream, you can see I have a GeoGuessr account. And I think you can play competitively with specific friends. So, if you want to find me, this is my account. It's just the same thing as my YouTube thing, Neurodivergent Lily, and I am on GeoGuessr, and I'm very excited to play GeoGuessr with you today. So let's play classic maps, I suppose, of famous learning meta worlds, beginner, basics. This is my second time playing. I played it just a little bit to make sure that I could, like, figure out the settings a little bit, but that was it. I don't actually know how this works. If anybody has played GeoGuessr before, let me know. But I genuinely don't know. I guess I'll just start with the world, because it's the first one? I don't know. I feel like this is a bad idea. We'll start. We'll get a vibe. No, I don't want thousands of maps. No. Okay, so I can't play that. World. Can we just play? Play the world. Okay. So I can't do that. So is there any way to see what's free? Classic. How do you play GeoGuessr? Do you just play the daily challenge? Amber says, I watched a playthrough from a gaming channel I watched about a year ago. Basically, you look around like Google Earth and have to guess where the location is in the world. I don't know the controls, though. That's fair. Okay. Play 5 fresh locations each day. Compare your score with other players. Come back daily to keep improving. Okay. Oh, we've got music. How's that? I'm gonna pause the Spotify. It's a bit loud. Can we get the music? That's okay. Alright, so where are we here? Ooh, a building with text. Oh, and we have this thing. And I remember this is somewhere like Finland, maybe? This is from the test thing. So I already saw this one. I'm wondering if I already have this. Finland? Ah, dang it. In Iceland, you'll see pedestrian crossing signs with 4 stripes at the bottom and a subtle yellow hue. That's not very subtle. It's more like fluorescent yellow, but, you know, it tried. You know, it tried. It tried its best. But I got 1,360 points. Alright, next location. Erwin Tulfo, Kakampi, Maga, and Napi. That looks like African language. I don't know which one, but maybe. Oh, that's some fun design on that wall. Yo, that's so cool. HE building? It's either... yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna guess somewhere in Africa. Chad looks like a nice place. Amber says that it's fun seeing how close you get, though. Right? Oh, where is it actually? Is this the Philippines? Yeah. Whoopsies. Woven bamboo walls with a diagonal pattern are most prevalent on Palawan and across the northern half of the country. It's a Macan architecture. That is very cool. Nice. Next! I feel like the music should go down even further. I feel like that works. Alright, where are we? I don't recognize this language. Child looks Asian of some sort. Oh, I wish I knew more about different trees. That's such a cool looking tree. Like, those leaves look like they could have so many different uses than just being on a tree, you know? And that's such a fluffy thing. Ooh, that's a lot of fruit on that. Jay says, oh, I didn't even think about the Philippines there. Yeah. Oh, we've got flags, but there's so many. I'm not sure it'll be what we need. Alright, I see 2 of the same flag. And I don't recognize it. But I don't know this language. I really wish I did. But I'm gonna guess somewhere in Asia. Maybe Korea. Oh. It's in Thailand. Oh, that's cool. In the written Thai language, there's a lot of small circles on the letters. Oh, that's helpful. Mari says Thai, I think. Jay says, yeah, I think this is Thailand. I'm glad you guys knew. I'm sorry I didn't see that in time. Y'all did good. Alright. Oh my gosh, are we... There's a sign. Let's read it. Oh, this is Greek! That's Greek! I know! We're in Greece. That's up here. Right here. And then... We're kind of mountainous? What does that say? Archeologicos Kuros Serbenus Siatistas. Oh. It translated it. Okay, Siatista. So we just need to find Siatista. I don't think it'll be so nice as to have that as an actual labeled place on this map. But I imagine because there's mountains, right? This is all Greece. It's probably like somewhere here. Hey! Korean looks nothing like those letters. I'm sorry. Mari says that was complete out on a limb guess, by the way. Me too. This one though, that one I figured it out. Mari says, "Hey, you did good. Thank you." I think this might be our last one. That is a cool architecture. That is such a cool building. Oh my gosh. We've got Felix the rat. Anada. It's... I don't know. Ah, I clicked the wrong button. I thought I could zoom in. Jay says, learning different languages scripts may be helpful in playing this game. I think you may be right, for sure. Alright, AC Aethrio Minidiad 7.5T. I don't know anywhere. I don't know what the T stands for. I don't know if it's like 7.5 in height or what? I don't know. What does this say? Can't read it. I'm completely lost. I'm stumped. I'm gonna go a bit Sweden? I don't know. Checking chat before I go. I don't see any suggestions. Guess. Hey! It's the Welsh language. Okay. Welsh appears alongside English on road signs throughout Wales, identifiable by D, W, and Y, and the double L diagraph. LL. Okay. There's also white and yellow license plates. In the UK, license plates are yellow in the rear and white on the front. Interesting. So if your results, not that great, but that's okay. Yay, we did it! Does anyone want to play duels with me? Or I guess we could play a party. Unlock parties? Oh, I'm not pro. I'm not paying enough money for that. I'm not paying any money to start with. Alright, so we've got duels and team duels. And that is why it's called geoguessr. For sure. Let's go! Alright. I don't know if I'll be placed anywhere. But we'll see. We'll see. Ah, I can't do duels. This is sad. Alright. Are there any maps I can play? Schiller says my guess will always be Narnia. Hi, Schiller. Welcome on in. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Can we play this? Or is it gonna block me out? No! Not another free game where you need to pay for additional stuff, right? Ugh. Dude, is there anything I can do on geoguessr? literally, is there anything? I don't want to play thousands of maps. I just want to play one. Sherlock says, "Ahoy, Millie Lee, doing okay. How about you?" I'm doing well. I'm very sad, right? Because I thought I could play this, and it's apparently just all locked behind payment. Ember says, "What about the first one, the planet?" I tried that one first earlier today, and it didn't. It's subscribers only. You can only... This is so sad. Ugh. I really wanted to do that. Upgrade your account to access this feature. This is so disappointing. Ugh. This is how I'm doing, Schiller. I wanted to play GeoGuessr. I wanted to learn and be an educated American for once, and instead I am a disappointed American. Gosh dang it. Does anybody have any suggestions? Schiller jumps off table and flips it enraged because he can't play it. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's taking this loss seriously. Bruh. I'm gonna see if there's a rip-off GeoGuessr. Free GeoGuessr. Open Guesser? Let's go! Let's go! Alright, where are we? I have no clue. That's really interesting. That's super cool. There's so many cool architecture. Oh hey, that fence looks like some fences I've seen around me. Alright. Very fascinating. I wish I knew more about the flora and fauna around the world. Alright, the sun's like directly on top. And there's like no shadows. So I'm gonna guess somewhere on the equator. Maybe here? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ever says, "Wonderful suggestions. I'm subdued in my rage." Thank you. Thank you. Mari says, "Red dirt. That's important." It is important. I just don't know how important. But apparently, I did pretty decent. Like, I'm in the same continent. Let's go! Yay! Okay. Next up. Oh, we've got a sign. What's the sign say? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so welcome. And it's like a handwritten 34 sign. What the heck? Oh, wait. I know those flowers. Okay, so we're in North America somewhere. And let's see if we go up here. It's just a dirt path. It's not Florida because there's seasons. I'm gonna say one of the Carolinas. Because it can't be too far off the East Coast. Or it's in Canada. I mean, it's still North America. Ever since I will slightly overuse that command. I'm glad you like it. Ever since I'm not sure that's the rule 34 that signs means. What? It could have been worse. Thanks! Sign up and see and save your score? Okay. So, mine is... Oh, let's continue with email without showing you my email. How about that? Yeah, because I almost doxed my whole name. Not like I'm about to in a month when I open my The postal service PO box. She says it's not Florida because there's seasons. I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Okay, what's this? Cornell something apostle. Well, that looks like an American thing, but the language is not English. This is giving European question mark? But we're going on the right. Is this Germany? I feel really bad if it is not. PO Box, thank you, Ember. I'm gonna guess Germany, and I'm so sorry, Schiller, if I'm wrong. No thanks. Did I get it? Was in Germany. Yeah! Let's go! My brief attempt at learning German before I gave up was worth it. That's German. Heck yeah! Oh no, my camera is all wonky. I'm so big for my camera. That's okay. Yay! Ooh, look at the architecture! Whoa! So pretty! Chinese? China? Dude, this would be so fun to build. How's the audio for this one? I didn't turn it down. It's louder than I am. Great! Can I change the audio here? Settings. Let's just turn off the music. I like my music better. Bam. Alright, so let's guess somewhere in China. Is very flat, so I'm gonna guess somewhere over here. But there's buildings, so maybe closer to the green. Oh, it's Beijing! This looks like the Forbidden City in Beijing. Marius' Forbidden City. Marius is one of those, how do you say, Oppa Gangnam Style boxes. Exactly. Yes. At least it was on the correct planet. Hey, it was the same country. Excuse you. I'm not very proud of that, though. Yeah, it's famously the Forbidden City, and I missed it. Oh well. Rooms available for monthly rent, and then there's a language under it that I don't recognize. I don't recognize that script at all. It's... Doggo? Doggo! There's a doggo! Oh my gosh, hi. Hi. Is that a D? Is that Din? I don't remember. I was doing my financials in YouTube, and someplace had Din, and I can't remember where it's from. Ah. Emma says, hi, doggo. I don't know. I feel like it was a country in Africa. But I don't know. This kind of looks like the language. Ah, India. Ah, where's relaxing? She would have known. Alright, new one. Really? St. Louis? That's not really St. Louis, is it? This might just be St. Louis. Do I know where St. Louis is? Ah, dang it. Right here. Oh, okay. So it's just in Gaborone. Probably Texas. Missouri. No, it's in Africa. You know. St. Louis, famously found in South Africa? Or Botswana? In Botswana, Africa. It says milliliters. You don't use the metric system here in the US. Yeah, or in the US. Ember says, wait, no, never mind. Wait, where did you find milliliters? Ah. Never mind. You've got a very good eye for this. Very cool architecture. What are all these signs? Salida y entrada de vehículos autorizados. Great, so it's a Spanish-speaking country. There's like at least 20 of them. Narrows it down a bit though. We've got hills in the background. Very nice grass. Look at that grass, my guys. St. Louis is the country of Botswana in Africa. Schiller says it's on the ad at the shop. It's at 300 milliliters. Oh, you're right. Mary says misery and deceit. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so we've got palm trees. It's similar to Florida stuff. So it might just be Miami. Because Miami has a lot of Spanish stuff. Spanish language. De 22 hasta 8 horas. Okay. Yegua. Wow, now that is healthy grass, right? Oh, and look at this tree. Oh, look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, so... Sí, definitely. Abel, Leroy, and Merlin. What's this sign say? Hise, 10 p.m. till 8 a.m. Yeah. Amber says, I think Florida as a whole has a lot of Spanish-speaking stuff, but Miami too. Yeah, well, I feel like Miami would be oh, kitty cat! Kitty cat! Look how cute that kitty cat is. I feel like Miami would be the place to have this style of everything in Spanish. Girl Beach. You've got cars parking like in America. And then we've got mountains in the back. Ah! No! Can we just appreciate this grass again? What kind of flowers are those? Because they're gorgeous. Shiller says, I think it's Spain due to the traffic signs. Those are European. Amber says, hi, gato. So cute. Right? Amber says, beautiful grass. Agreed. You know European... I don't even know what makes signs American versus European, but... Oh yeah, they're very round. Okay. I go Spain. Y'all know better than me. It's very hilly. So I'm gonna try and find... It's very hilly down here. But I think there's also hills over here. It's like surrounded by hills. I'm gonna go here. I feel like it might be lower, but... Dang it! Ah. My guess is northern Spain, maybe Bilbao. Ah. Dang it. It was Gibraltar. That's really pretty, though. Very pretty. Whoa! Such cool... This is like the trees in Minecraft. That's so cool. What kind of mountains are those? Those are so rocky. That's so cool. What? You got mountains like that? Okay, so I don't know how mountains can be pointy like that. So it's probably not anywhere close to over here. So I'm gonna go opposite and go down and maybe southern tip of Africa, maybe South Africa. Acacia trees, my favorite. Schiller says Gibraltar. I can't tell if you are responding. I feel like Gibraltar is around. Is Gibraltar in Spain? Oh, that was part of Spain. I knew that. That's awkward. Yeah, so I feel like maybe there, or it's very, very. I see some definition in this pale, so I'm gonna guess here. Ah, dang it, it was in Kenya. Okay, Kenya's very cool. Ooh, look at the greenery! It's so pretty. I love the variety in all these things. That looks like a typical American home, but this is a lot of land around it. That looks like a house I've been to. Wouldn't it be funny if it was just Florida? It's just Gibraltar is actually part of the UK. It's just Spanish speaking. Gibraltar was the previous map. Gotcha, gotcha. Ooh, what's that? That's a bear. This might just be Ohio. Yeah. I'm gonna say somewhere like here. Ah, it's in Illinois. Dang it. Shirley says this looks like the US. Yeah. At least I can recognize that sometimes. GS. Caution! Something. Okay. Got numbers like that. I don't recognize the tree. I don't know. Why is there fencing like that? Is that a clue? That's a cool... Is that a plumeria? It's gotta be a warm climate. So it's opposite. So it's a warm climate. I mean, it's all English. Somebody's getting their house built. Whoa! Something is on fire. Can we figure that out? Guys, it's on fire. Ah. I mean, there's... Maybe they're burning wood. Maybe. I don't know. We are facing... Guys, I don't remember. Which way is north? Okay, so north is this way. So the sun is in the west. North. I don't know how this works. Australia. Or trees. That is the sun. Ah, yeah. Directly left. In Gaborone again. I'm great at this. Ooh, that is a fun. Oh, these are the curlicues. Is this Thailand? Was this the Thai thing, or was that another language? I can't remember. The Kick Taekwondo Gym. Ah, cool. This is so cool. Hey, rainbow! Marisa's sun comes up in the east. Yeah, but what if it was setting? How do I know if it's setting or not? Yeah, this one has all the cute little circles and dots and stuff. Oh, but this doesn't really have that anymore. Huh. It's giving... I don't know. 075. So it's left to right. Probably Thailand again. Okay. Let's do here, because it looks kind of dry. Ah. Is that Thailand? I can't tell. I think it's still part of Thailand. Because that... it gets very close to the coast, but it keeps on going down. Yeah, I think that's still part of Thailand. Yay! Whoa, this is a lot of people. Justin.Umbreon. This is French. And there's like 8 places, I think, that speak French. There's rocks, though, so I think it's actually France. Closer to Spain. Nope. It is, in fact, this tiny, tiny little island out in the middle of nowhere. St. Paul, possibly. This is St. Denis. Saint-Denis? She says they're somewhere near it. Yeah, it was somewhere near it. That is a cool boat. Can't tell if that's fabric or food. A lot of trash here. Lots of palm trees. Very, very tropical. Very cool. Guys, I might be unironically in love with this game just for fun. Like, just playing it for funsies. Oh, there's a person there. That's such a cool thing they got set up. I don't have any hints other than that. I guess I can go this way. Lots of motorbikes. Are there any signs? Amber says very nice shading spot, right? Ooh, very cool clothes. I don't know. Wasn't the script somewhere in India? We try. It was India! Let's go! Alright, come on. Alright, so we've got a... Okay, so it's meters, so it's not the US. Thank you! Alright, that does not look like German. Zagreb. Why is that familiar? E65. Zagreb. I feel like Zagreb would be down here. It's definitely giving European vibes though. So I don't think it's in Africa. But it might, I don't know. Zagreb. Ah! How bad is it if I just go looking for Zagreb in here? I feel like that's not a very efficient strategy. I didn't mean to put that there, but maybe it's meant to be. You know what? I'm gonna go Lithuania. Okay. So it's in Croatia. Okay. Dang, you're just so good at this, Schiller. Ooh. Very cool greenery. I don't recognize the plants. But I think think we're going... Yeah, this is right and left. Okay. I don't know. We've got so many palm trees. Sheila says, I just saw Zagreb. That's the capital of Croatia. Oh. Ah, dang it. Aha. A sign. Was Kenderan Mantrasti had fun 250 meters. I don't know. It'd be very cool to learn more and grow in this game. Right now, I'm in that zone where I'm just not very good at this game at all. Which is fine. I'm still having fun. But I'm like, I wish I knew more, you know? But that kind of like, that kind of information gap makes you want to learn more. I'm gonna go smack dab in the middle. And I'm wrong. That's okay. That's what learning is for, right? What is that? Where are we? Is that part of Singapore? Is that Japan? I don't know. Ah. Gorgeous mountains. Oh my goodness. Look at those peaks. Oh, that's so pretty. Whoa. That's so cool. Oh, and they're so round and pretty. It almost kind of reminds me, low-key, of when my parents went to New Zealand and Australia for their honeymoon back in the days before I was born. So I'm gonna go... let's see. Smack dab of Australia. Absolutely not. It's Iceland. Oh my goodness. I think we play a couple more games of this, and then maybe we keep on with, I don't know, either Stardew Valley or Paint Night. One of the two. I'm gonna do a YouTube thingamajigger. Schiller says, from the street names, I would say one of the Baltic countries or Iceland. Dang, you are really good at this. Someday I hope I'm gonna be, like, half as good as you. Next up. What is it? Are we gonna do Stardew again? Or are we gonna do Paint Night? We shall see. Alright. Ooh. This is cool. Oh, that's interesting. Sewer. City of... Ooh. Ooh, why? I don't know. Oh wait, that says New York. Bruh. Are we in New York? Gemma, I think they get it. Thank you for your contributions. It's in New York! Let's go! Shelly says, I'm just guessing. I'm bad at geography. That's okay. Alright, Gemma is howling, and I don't know why, so I'm gonna be right back. She is trying so hard to say hi, so I'm gonna let her in. Come on, baby. Come on in. You want to say hi in the chat? You want to say hi? Come on Oh. Yeah. And then we're gonna switch to just chatting. And you guys can see Gemma. Say hi. Oh, hello. Shiller says, let Gemma speak. I think she wanted to go on a walk and didn't get to or something. Oh, hello. You gonna look at the camera? You wanna look at the camera? Yeah. Good girl. They say hi. You want freedom? Okay, I'll get you down. Do you want to go lay down? Or do you want out? I'm not taking you anywhere. So, do you want out? You want to go see? No? Okay. You're hanging out with me then. You're hanging out with the stream then. That's okay. Alright. Versus, aw, hi Gemma. Yeah. Aw, these are such pretty trees. Is this what it's like to have a season? That looks like my kind of power line. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's just the sky behind. Can I go back there? Ah! This is just road. We get a background pupper. Yes, you do. Well, right now she's literally right here, underneath my chair. So, she's not going to be much in the background, but yeah. I was very worn. I wonder where it goes.
Traveler.
Welcome, Traveler. We got a follow. Thank you, Shiller, for following over on Twitch. Good to see you again. Oh, look at these. Hey! Thank you. I didn't know you were back on Twitch. This is my second stream back on Twitch officially. Oh, that's such a pretty red color. I kind of announced it, kind of didn't. I announced it in the stream, sort of thing. But yeah, I'm trying it again, and we're doing a multi-stream, so it's half on YouTube, half not on YouTube. Eversis doing double streams now on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Shiller has been there from my Millie McBug days, solely on Twitch, and has been my friend through a rough platonic breakup with a friend from those days, and he's been really sweet and supporting me, even though I wasn't on Twitch for a hot minute and able to maintain the relationship that way. We stayed friends because he was really sweet and stayed in contact while I had a burnout and major depression and stuff. So shout out to Shiller for being such a good friend. We stand people like him. 12 out of 10 would recommend. Shiller's an OG. Yeah. Shiller and Shadow, I think, are the two from that era. They're both extremely sweet, good friends. Well, a lot of dandelion. And my friend in Canada is always talking about how much dandelion there is. So I'm gonna go find... Okay, I'm torn between Alberta and then down here. So I'm gonna just do the smack dab of Alberta. And it is not at all Canada. It is Russia. It is Russia. Can we get... See, we have 100% with 2 votes for paint night. Okay. So, that means that we get to play with a new setup that I may or may not have updated. I don't think I updated it yet. That's okay. Actually, what if I just do, instead of geoguessr, what if we just do a community paint night. Where it's commissioned art. And by art, I mean horrific MS Paint. Let's go. Yeah. Much more accessible. Alright, so we should be able to edit the stream info and do emojis. And I'm gonna just show you what I'm doing. So I'm in the emoji copy, and I do this when I want to do emotes in my titles and thumbnails and stuff. Well, not really thumbnails, I just use Canva for that. And I want to do paint, so I'm gonna search up paint and choose the emojis I like, and then computer to show that it is on a computer, and then group, maybe people, maybe chat. I think this should work. Those 4 emojis look good to me. And I'm gonna go into Twitch, and instead of finally traveling the world with GeoGuessr, we're gonna go Cozy Chaos Art Commissions. Request art. I paint it badly on MS Paint. Yeah, that's a great title, am I right? Alright, and then instead of GeoGuessr, we are gonna go painting? Is that one of them? Is it MS Paint? No. Art. There it is. There it is. We found it. And then, okay, let's see if I can remember all my tags. I can just go to Google Docs. I have a couple of them. I have a couple of ideas. So I usually do these for at the beginning. And then YouTube creator, chatting with viewers, lurkers appreciated also. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 tags. So now we can do art. We can do commissions. Open. And then free. We'll do free. This is either gonna go great or horribly wrong. So we're just bored and want to draw. Alright, we have updated it. So now we go onto YouTube and we change it there too. Yippee! Alright, stream settings. Edit. Bam! Category. Entertainment, I guess. Great. There we go. All right. Oh no, where's YouTube? No, I am on YouTube. Now where's Twitch? Scuff stream, best stream, am I right? Alright. So we should be able to see MS Paint. Do we got any requests for what to paint? Schiller says, can I make a request? Yes, absolutely. Oh wow, I'm very close to the camera. Hello. Anybody can make a request. Although, it will turn out about as good as that wonky heart. Or this one. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I moved the overlay. Shelby says someone is standing on a table, paints a mural, and falls backward while painting it. Alright. So, we've got a table, and somebody standing on the table painting a mural. I can't imagine what this is talking about whatsoever. I have never, I for one would never do this because I have been conveniently banned from painting murals on a wall while standing on a table. I've also been banned from painting murals on a wall while standing on a ladder. But I'm sure that has nothing to do with the suggestion here, right? Millie would never do this. Exactly. For those of you who don't know, I'm Millie. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. So, I think really to get a sense of this, we really need to set the scene for like the background. So I'm getting like almost grayish, brownish sort of floor. And I'm just gonna do a really nice, you know, angle. And then one here. And then this is gonna set us up for the wall, right? So this is actually a giant window, I'm imagining, right? So I think it should be like blue. And then here, we need a table in front. And I'm just spitballing it. I'm just spitballing it. It could be anything, right? Who knows? But I'm imagining very specifically a black table with a little better line art than that. Please. So then that, and then that. Poor Arctic. A mutual friend of ours would join stream, and I went down to this. This is absolutely about me, by the way. Anyways, he was joining chat, and yeah, I fell down trying to read the message, and he felt so bad. Alright, so there's the table, and I can't imagine what might happen here, but let's just paint like a ladder, because I feel like there would be a ladder, but like who would use a ladder? It's more of like a step ladder, right? So it kind of goes like this, and then it has like a little thing, it goes up like this. Then it's got little stairs. It's the tiniest little step ladder you could ever see. Right? And the wall originally is this like pale yellow color, right? So that's gonna be the base here. And honestly, the best thing about this room is that I was painting it. I mean, this random person was painting it. And so, we were on the table, or this person, let's say they use she, they pronouns, just, you know, out of the blue. What color shirt was I wearing again? Let me go to YouTube. I have this somewhere. I think I was wearing a purple hoodie. I mean, this person. Yeah, okay, so it's like a purple hoodie with dark blue shorts. Great, perfect. Ever since this random person seems familiar. Nah, you've never met them. It might just be my imagination. It absolutely is. She doesn't go to your school. They don't go to your school. Alright, so actually, let me bring that up for a reference, because that was actually a really good reference. Yeah. So we gotta get that really awkward stoop. Not that I would ever do this, right? But, you know. How was I even holding it like that? That's ridiculous. That must be the EDS. Alright. Sometimes I impress myself with how flexibly weird I am. Ever says, well, that I do know for a fact. What, you calling me homeschooled? I mean, this person homeschooled? Can't believe you would ever do that. Alright, what was... You know what? I might just take this copy image and just have it as a reference, you know? Okay, I don't have the reference. That's fine. That's fine. I think my arm is just, like, hanging down. Like, hey guys, what's up? I can't autofill yet. Hold up. Ah! Okay, I think I've colored in all of my lines. Yeah. Yeah. And then we get that nice light purple, right? We fill in most of the lines. Ever says, I mean, I was homeschooled in 1st grade, but in Indiana, then again from 7th to 12th. But the second time was an online school, so it half counted. Anyway, I really didn't do a lot of online schooling until I was in college during the pandemic, and I was homeschooled. So, like, that's kind of hard to do, because we have the Florida virtual school program, and yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I got away with not a lot of online schooling, but yeah. I don't know how biology works here. Or anatomy, I guess. We're just gonna pretend that it works, okay? We need to move on to the skin. I'm not this dark, but it's a good base. That's like it. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. Ever says, so why was this person on the table again? Chiller says to paint the mural. Yeah, obvi. Okay, okay. We've given this person a hand that you can barely see. Ever says, thanks, Chiller. Exactly. Thank you, Chiller. I'm gonna pretend that we're kneeling on the table. This person was not kneeling on the table, but, you know, soon we're gonna have them fall backwards. Chiller says, also, this person is definitely not on Millie. Based on Millie. Definitely not based on. In fact, you might say it is Millie, also known as Lily. I'm fine with whatever people call me. Millie, Lily, Amelia. But then I'm like, some people probably don't know what that means. Like, who is Millie? Is there a new chatter? Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. Why am I trying so hard? Did I even have hair? I mean, I had hair, but it was blue hair. Okay. Yeah. beautiful blue hair. For sure. For sure, for sure. Who is this mysterious Millie? Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't go to my school, that's for sure. Okay. So then we need like comically big eyes. Forgot I could zoom in. We need just comically big eyes. And then a surprised face. And then like a red exclamation point to show like, oh my goodness. To be fair, the mural was very cool. It was very, very cool. I just happened to fall off the table a lot. And then I was banned from being on ladders or painting for like months. Can't imagine why. That's the real reason I stopped streaming on Twitch. And now I'm finally back. Can you believe that? I don't. I think it's because I have a weird neck fold, apparently. Wow, this is certainly something. Wow, I look like Sonic. Let's give me a bottom half of the body, shall we? Wow. This is just gorgeous art. Yeah, this is the most accurate lore art you've ever seen. Ever says Sanic Millie, I mean Sansic mystery person. Misery. Alright, we gotta do the legs. We gotta have one, like, sticking out here. And then... Oh, wait, hold up. Can we... No, I don't have that. Yeah, this is super anatomically accurate, guys. And don't worry, the yellow on blotchy skin is going to be fixed very soon. I just have to draw the mural in the background. So I think it started out with like a dark blue purple vibe. And then it turned into like segments of different colors of the rainbow. Except that's my hair color, so we gotta go a different color. That's fine. Amber says, I get too excited to spell right. The person totally does not have too long legs. Nope. Absolutely not. This is a completely accurate, anatomically correct human. What are you talking about? This is the most human to ever human. I am definitely not drawing Sanic, the human. Oh gosh. Hold up. I'll fill this in. Okay, okay. And then it goes, what's before blue? No, crud. I think it's blue over here. Dang it. Okay, you know what? It's because it's not me, it's gonna go the opposite direction, right? It just literally can't be me. So we're gonna do it like this. And who's gonna stop me, right? Who's going to say, oh, you drew the room wrong? It's Schiller and I story, and we're sticking with it, okay? This is so unique. Wow. I don't know that I've ever made something quite like this before. It's certainly got its own flavor of personality. Man, I can't believe I'm selling these for $0. I'm just giving it away. Okay, we can't leave this without some shading. So let's do some shading to indicate, like, knees, at least, and ankles. Ever since this is the most human to ever human. Thank you. Thank you for the quote. Oh, that's so right. I forgot this. Shiller says this is 100% how it happened and how it looked like. Yeah. The only thing we're missing, of course, and this is what I'm about to bring, is lines to show that we're falling. We're flying, soaring through the air, and we're dying of a death. We're dying of a death, I guess. I don't know. I had to adjust the audio because I played yesterday's stream a little. It kind of looks like I'm hurtling. I don't know. Or I'm getting struck by lightning. Ever since, oh, that's falling. I totally knew that. Oh, I had paints in my hand, didn't I? So let's draw a brush. Yeah, this is a gorgeous brush. Yeah. Yep. 12 out of 10. Would recommend this brush. And then I'm gonna give it, like, a lighter purple color on the very tip to show that I'm painting details. Because I think I was, or this character would be, painting, like, a jellyfish in the sky. Yeah, this is great. There's so much empty space. I feel like I need to fill it up with, like, a chat box or something. Or maybe an emo boy. I need, like, an emo boy. So, yeah. Super epic music for how it actually happened, for sure, 100%. I don't know how to draw humans, I'm realizing. It's not, like, a new realization. This is true of myself all of the time, truly. But I really don't know how to draw humans if I don't have a reference. So we're gonna find out what emo gremlin looks like. Oh, I guess it looks like this. Can we get hands? Like, hee. Yeah, this is definitely emo boy. Yeah. I think that's appropriate. And then let's just give a face. An ear. And a face. Nothing else gets to have skin color though. Whether it's light or dark or what, because gloves, obvi. It's gonna be black. Yeah. Yep. I guess we could do lips on this person. The Outer Wilds soundtrack is appropriate for this art for sure. I don't know why that's so big, but we're going with it. We are going with it. Oh, we need Iris! How How can we have an iris without the whites of the eye? Let me fix that. Bam. I think it kind of looks like a monkey. So, task failed successfully? I think so. I think I did a flippin' amazing job on this. Let me sign it with pride. Because we have all of the colors of the rainbow except for red. AM. 4. Schiller. Rar. Lee. Here we go. This is just gonna be chat. This is a great thing. It's amazing! Rar! Great. I'm gonna save it. And it's gonna be someone jumping off a table while they paint a mural on the wall. Bam. Great. Fantastic. Somebody give me another one. Somebody give me a new commission, please. If you don't, I'm gonna draw a really, really sad piece of pizza. In fact, I feel like drawing it right now. So what really makes a pizza sad, you know? Is it the emotions of the piece itself? Is it just, you know, how somebody might describe something as like a pathetic, sad excuse? Is it the quality of the pizza? I think it's the amount of trauma you make the pizza go through, right? Because it can't make jokes to escape trauma like so many of us do, right? So we gotta give it a really nice crust and everything, because it has to be tough to still survive. Ever says tiger in a forest. Also, I think it's the quality of the pizza. And Jay says, draw me a bird. Cool, cool. I'm gonna incorporate all of these. Joking is a common coping mechanism for trauma. Yes. Poor pizza. Yeah. So this guy, for whatever reason, I've decided that it's a guy pizza. He, him pronouns. Can't joke around. So, number one, there's no mouth. There's no mouth on this pizza. But how are we going to express the emotions? And, as Ember said, it's the quality of the pizza. Ember says, also tiger! Yeah, we're gonna have a tiger and a bird, just not interested in this pizza, even though it's such a good pizza. It did its best job to be a pizza, and then you guys were like, actually, I don't think I want that. And it's just so sad. Just kidding. That feels like I'm attributing mean characteristics to you guys. I don't want to do that. So let's come up with another one. You guys are encouraging the sad pizza. The tiger and bird are too scared to eat it. That's the real reason it's sad. It's sad that you guys won't eat it, but you're like, but we don't want to eat you. You're a friend. And it's coming to terms with being a sentient piece of food. It can never be its true purpose, food, anymore. But you guys are gonna take it on a field trip, a life-changing field trip, and it's gonna learn that there's more to life than just what everyone expects you to be, right? Bam. We've created pizza lore. Alright, do we have pepperonis? I'm feeling possibly. I'm gonna texture the cheese just slightly. I don't remember how to texture cheese. Yep, that's texture. It's not a cheesy texture, but it's texture. me look up pizza. Cheese pizza. Ah, that was my shoulder. Ow. If you haven't taken your meds for the night, take them now. Thank you very much for that reminder, Mod Me. Alright, cheese pizza. Image. Oh yeah. Alright, so we gotta get some red in there. But it's not just red, right? It's like a orangey red. Alright. And then... we're gonna do this. We're gonna go do this. This is gonna be our tomato sauce layer. It's gonna be heckin' good tomato sauce. It's gonna be homemade tomato sauce. It's the kind that you dream of and never ever get because it's just so good. Alright, and then like some on the side because depth, right? Eek. Yeah, this is gonna be a heckin' good pizza. Pizza. I don't remember the last time I had a slice of pizza. It has genuinely been years. So long. Okay, so we're gonna have a bird. We're gonna have a blue jay. And this is gonna be my draft. That's not too bad, actually. I'm low-key impressed with the anatomy of that bird. It's low-key good. Now, a tiger, I don't know that I've ever drawn. So, we need to readjust where everything is on this piece of art. We need you guys over here, so we can have a tiger over here, right? So Ember, you're like an orange tiger, I believe. Orange tiger. But like, the same color as the pizza? Sauce? Question mark? Oh, that's not the drawing thing. So we do this. And what size are ears? Triangles? I feel like they're rounder than that. Ember says, I'm not a red lion anymore, at least not in this masterpiece. I'm a red tiger. Oh no! Rawr! Oh, okay. I know animals about as well as I know locations on GeoGuessr. You've got a snout, right? Red tiger. Orange tiger. Red tiger. Orange tiger. I don't know. Ah! Gemma, can I have you as reference? Oh, she's so cozied up. She's got eyebrows, and she's a dog, not a cat, but dogs and cats are very similar, right? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna do eyes. Apparently giant eyes. Gonna do this. Yep, that's a normal thing. I think I'm accidentally drawing a dog. Tigers and lions are somewhat similar in structure. Both have snouts, ears, etc., although one has stripes and another does not. Oh, cool. I'm gonna put paws and kind of like rest your head on the paws. Okay. Time to fill it in. I'm gonna do red. Oh, that looks horrifying. That's fine. I'm gonna do blue. Perfect. And now we just need black, right? That's it. That kind of looks like a pig snout. I'm so sorry. Oh dear, a red-headed tiger. Stripes! Yeah, stripes are what will save it. I'm gonna save that for the end. You now have a watermelon face. Those are big whiskers. I feel like whiskers should be white as well. Hold up. Alright. Watermelon face tiger. I don't know to draw. I spent 10 years in art classes. I've been painting since I was 7 years old, and I am ashamed. Ember fire. Let's do yellow irises because that'll look even worse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, bro. This is so bad. Girl, I don't know what to do. Ah! I forgive you. Thank you. I don't deserve it. Maybe if I give some depth to the ears. It looks great. This could be my knockoff persona. Okay. I'm gonna give really derpy eyes to show that you're really friendly. Okay. And now stripes. Stripes. Oh. Ember? Nah. Red me. I'm gonna let Gemma in. You're out. Ah! Go ahead. Okay. I wonder if she was barking about dinner. Did she ever get dinner, I wonder? Wow! This is definitely how tiger stripes work. Yeah. Guys, I've committed horrors. Only a select few can face this horror. Oh my gosh. I'm so ashamed. If I could feel worse, I would. However, I am the one responsible for this horror. I thought that was Gemma barking. I mean, yeah, sure. Jace is, oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. What you think, dude? Didn't I draw Ember so well? As a red tiger? Ever since I never thought I'd see my lion self be turned into a tiger. It's so beautiful. Obviously it needs some coloration on the ears to show that it's still a tiger. Yeah. This is great. Yup. This is fantastic. Yep. Absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give you eyebrows for these. You know, if you ignore everything else about this, I kind of got the striping decent. You know? Kind of. Schiller says, it's bedtime for me. Have a good rest of your stream and a good night. Thank you for coming, Schiller. Thank you again for the Twitch follow. It's good to see you on YouTube and Twitch. And I hope you have lovely, lovely dreams. I'll talk to you later. Bye! Yeah, you can do the bye here at least. Ooh, let's do some claws. Whee! Oh, so y'all know I go to church on Sundays, and this is the same church that did the intro to not being homophobic class, right? I don't go to any other church, so it'd be hard to be a different church, but we were looking at a Revelation passage in the sermon today, which already is a big task to tackle, right? Because Revelations is like prophetic doomsday stuff, and it's wackadoodle sometimes to read. Even I don't get it, and I've been studying the Bible for my whole life. And so there's a they in the first like phrase of the verse, and then a them in another list, and it's my pastor made a pun and nobody else got it or was willing to laugh. He said, so there's a they and there's a them, and the they them is you. And it was, I love that so much, and nobody appreciated it like I did. And I was doing slides, so I couldn't just like snicker or anything. I was like doing a job, but I just want to appreciate my pastor's pun there. It's great. That is a good pun, right? Amber says, ooh, your church did an intro to not being homophobic class? Cool. Yeah, it's basically like, hey, historically, the church doesn't have a great reputation of being kind and accepting in LGBTQ spaces, but we want to be very kind and loving and be known for our love, so let's learn about LGBTQI spaces and identities. And it's like assuming that you're coming from like absolutely zero knowledge, so it breaks it down really simply what it is and what terms mean, so that you can have a conversation about it to begin with, and then it goes over like, hey, this is what scripture does and doesn't say about like homosexuality, trans identity, stuff like that, and it basically gives like, here's the spectrum of different ways that people have responded to the Bible's stance, like how they interpret it, right? And we're not going to tell you what to believe. We're just going to tell you what these terms mean and how to have kind, uplifting conversations with people that you didn't previously have a relationship with. So really it's like a standard how to communicate class as well, but it's marketed as like how to not be homophobic. And I am really impressed with how they did it, because we had a wide variety of people in our class, in age and background at least. And aside from one person literally running away the first day and never coming back, I would say that we ended up with a really great like attendance that came back weekly, and we had really good conversations, and they were really supportive and sweet and kind, and didn't run away screaming when I came out as Arrow Ace, which they didn't even know about because they didn't mention that in the book. So it's not like perfect, but it's multiple books and they're still being developed, you know, so It's not everything, because even those 2 books that we did, Grace and Truth 1, Grace and Truth 2, that was a lot for a lot of the people in the class. Ember says, think of it as someone who has no clue what being trans, etc. is, and how that can relate to how people can take that in terms of religious beliefs. Yeah. Those drapes are good, by the way. Thank you. All right. So we have a curious tiger at ERIF_REB_me Hey, reb me. Oh wait, you have 2 underscores, don't you? I will fix that. Yay! All right, time for Jay's bird. Let's make this the bluebird of bluebirds. Only 2 on Twitch, yeah! Alright, let's do black eye. And then don't bluebirds have like a circle around their eye like that or something? That makes it look very caffeinated. Okay, okay. Locking in. Locking in. We got this. We're gonna do feathers. Ember says, this is like the whole Bluebird, Jay, and Ember Dragon all over again, but the dragon is a tiger this time. You are just a shape-shifting genius, I swear. Not only are you gender fluid, you are shape fluid. You are anything you want to be. You really are pulling the Frank Jong out of the hat today, Ember. You are anything and everything. Jay says, it's a blue jay, not a blue bird. I don't know the difference. Ember says, heck yeah. Completely different birds. Aw, man. I'm outing my complete lack of understanding. Ember says, again, I've been contemplating making my lion persona into a shapeshifter, so... This is just fueling that concept. Oh no. I suggest looking it up. Alright, alright, alright. I still have cheese pizza up. I'm not texturing this pizza. Blue Jay. Yeah, okay, so there's some white details I could add and some black. I did get the black around the eye. For some reason, there's just black straight back to the head. And it's a lighter blue, apparently. There you go. How's that? How's that? Alright, and then we've got this weird... Some of them have a dark beak underneath. And they're the ones that are posing the most and have the fancier face, so I think those are the male ones. So I'm gonna go with that. It's kind of like a toupee, honestly. I'm sorry to tell you, but your bird has a toupee. Yeah, that looks like an accurate bird. Just having an existential crisis, as you do, as you do. Yep, yep. Alright, so this is about the only straight thing here. Don't worry, that's the only straight thing I'll do for you. Alright, and then we have this, and it just like comes down here. And then we've got white for some reason. And it's like all around. I don't know. I think coloring it in will be better. And then just like select places are blue. Yep, that looks like a blue jay. For sure. Uh-huh. So then it's got like a white belly of sorts. And like a shoulder. That's white. So we make that white. In fact, all this white is looking a little much. So let's make it a very light gray. There we go. It's definitely able to tell the difference there. Great. So far, fantastic drawings. Yep. I know my animals. You can follow me for animal facts. Fact number 1, they exist. Follow for more animal facts like that. Everest is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'll put this in an art gallery of some sort. Ever since that blue jay looks better than last time, more blue jay-ish. Well, I am referencing it for once. And we've got like a checkerboard pattern on the wing here. Yeah, that's how wings work. Jace is pretty good, although I do look kind of scared of the pizza. I think you're scared for the pizza. You're like, oh no, this poor pizza, what has it gone through? And you want to help the pizza. You're just compassionate, you know? Alright, it gets pretty on the wing, and I'm just gonna butcher that. So we're gonna pretend that we're channeling Amari here. It kind of looks like an armadillo tail now. You're welcome. I know that was your live stream, actually, and you just didn't know that until I told you. Here at Neurodivergent Lily's lily pad, you can be who you were always meant to be. Be who you are. Right? Yeah, that's about right. Eh. Oh, and let's do that off gray. Jay's scared. I am curious. I'm curious too. Alright. Yeah, and then those legs aren't supposed to be brown. Those are supposed to be like a dark gray, honestly. That'll do. And they kind of like taper. Bam. I did something. It's not good at all, but I did something. I saw this post that was like, just a reminder that you do impact the world around you. You know, like, the things you do make an impact, and you are making an impact on the world. Like, it's not all for naught. And I'm like, that's kind of my issue. I keep doing crap like this, and it's impacting the world, and I don't think it necessarily should be one of the things impacting the world. You know? Sometimes I feel like maybe I could just learn to say no, perhaps. But I don't, because it's so much funnier this way. And nobody joins my streams because they think I'm gonna do a good job. Jay is scared. I'm curious. So how do I communicate this? Exclamation point. And then sad. There we go. Lily says, I genuinely mean this. This is great. We love it. We get amusement and fun times out of your out of the blue MS Paint sessions. Thank you. I appreciate that. I receive it. Alright. We've got a tiger. We've got a blue jay. We need a ukulele. And we need a paintbrush lying around. I can do a paintbrush faster than I can do a ukulele. I know you do digital art and animation. I don't know how you do that with your tiger paws, to be honest. There we go. That's a nice little brush. And then we'll put blue on it again like last time. Wait, no, let's put red and that explains why your face is red. There we go, you got into red paint. That's all. Absolutely no other reason that this would be red. Yeah. Yeah. I'm an art tiger. I painted my own face by accident. Exactly. So let's just get a little bit of this red on your paws. Yeah. Perfect. There's absolutely no reason why you would have red other than it being paint. Obvi. Like, there's no other reason. I mean, I guess you could have had some of the red sauce here. That's one alternative. And she says, nah. Exactly. Yeah, it's... I mean, maybe the red sauce. Not like I'm a tiger or anything. Yeah. You're a vegan tiger. That's why you're just curious. Like, huh, I wonder if this is vegan cheese. And by how one-dimensional that cheese is, it just very well might be. And then ukulele. I'm gonna do this from memory. Yep, that's a ukulele. I know my ukuleles. I'm so good at drawing ukuleles. You can call me Gordon Ramsay of the art world. That's right. Bam. And then you can't forget there's little knobs. And only 4 of them. Now, a trick a lot of people mess up with is you think that you have to draw the strings. You don't. It's just a ukulele as it is. And this is not like I'm a tiger or anything. I got sauce all over my face and paws. Alright. Yeah, I think this is gorgeous. 12 out of 10. Gonna sign it in a completely different location. Gonna see if it matches in. There we go. You have my autograph, and it looks like you painted it. But I guess I painted your face red. You're gonna post these in Discord. Yes, I will. I think I might have a Discord command. Possibly? Question mark? I don't know. Oh, I do! Yay! Only works in one chat. Yay! So if anybody wants to join the Discord, feel free. Oh! Wrong thing. My bad. Alright, alright, alright. Beautiful. Beautiful job. Good job, me. Good job. Hey, I hit Control S and it didn't work. Okay. Oh, sorry, not Ember Fire. E-Riff. Thank you. Red Me and Blue Jay Bard. Yeah, I always forget the music at the end of your name, Jay. Alright, it is 7:02. I have half a mind to end stream early because your girl is tired. But also, what are we gonna miss out on if I end stream early? Like, come on. I think, perhaps, just perhaps, I might try to do, like, a serious art piece for a second, and then we'll go back to the silliness, and then we'll see how it goes, right? So I'm gonna play with opacity and stuff, and you guys can suggest more stuff. We're gonna do, like, a starry night. And then let's do, like, a blue, but even less opacity, and even bigger. Yeah! So I'm gonna just try and go for, like, interpretive art, I guess. Jay says I have the music at the end of my name because just Blue Jay Bard is taken by some harmonica player or something. Truly, truly just a tragedy of this. My condolences. Whoop. Okay, so we've got that. I wonder if I could do, like, Starry Night sort of swirls. I don't remember how Starry Night works. I feel like there is a building off to the side in, like, a blue, but, like, a darker blue? Starry Night by memory. Let's see how it goes. I think there were, like, squares and rectangles. And as people, if anybody wants to suggest something to add to my Starry Night, go ahead, and I will just straight up incorporate it. Because I said that this was slightly more serious, not that I was actually gonna, like, what? You think I'm just gonna do something genuinely trying? On this stream? Nah. I guess we could play some more geoguessr. I'm already doing art. I feel like there weren't that many buildings. I feel like it ends there, and there's like a background, and there's more. It is somewhat cathartic to just draw the same shape over and over again. My neurodivergent is absolutely showing with this. Like, I don't want to chat, I just want to make squares over and over and over again. Like, socializing? Who is she? But squares. Oh, give me the squares, please. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Squares. That's why Minecraft is such a hit. It's just squares over and over and over again. Guys, do you agree with me? Are squares as iconic as anything else? Or are circles more where it's at? Because, you know, whoever invented the wheel, it happened a lot of times because people all over the world found that the sphere, the round, was much easier to push than the square, right? But when it comes to just satisfaction, squares are just so satisfactory. I don't know what it is. It's just the consistency, I think. Like, we love a good square here. Give me a square. Any square. Yes. Alright. That's a lot of squares. And we're gonna go more. We're gonna do faces. Yeah! Hidden faces are also my favorite. So my family has... So every room in the house has popcorn ceiling. That really weird quality ceiling that's like 3D and it is weird. We have that in our house. And I grew up just staring at it and thinking of all the faces in the patterns of the popcorn ceiling. Like right above me, it's like the texture of the moon looking down, right? I see like a little cat with a crown right above me in the shapes. And when I was bored and I didn't want to do my homework because I was homeschooled, so I was at home a lot and bored a lot, and I couldn't call my grandpa, I would just stare up at the ceiling and make stories out of what I saw in the shapes and the ceiling. And then when I was 7 or 8 years old, I was put into art classes with a flat earth pirate from the army, or at least the military. And he taught me about a style of art called ambiguous art, which is where you have different shapes. And basically, you just paint gobbledygook, and then from that gobbledygook, you basically do, like, cloud watching, and you find shapes out of that. Amber says, oh, you mean the flat earth art teacher? Yes, exactly. That's the same one, yeah. Technically, I've had 3 art teachers in my life. I think I had one as a very little child. And then I went to a homeschool co-op, and I had a female teacher for a little bit. And it wasn't very nice, and I didn't enjoy it. And then I had the flat earther, and I loved it. He was definitely neurodivergent. Because he understood that... I don't know. There were just some things that he understood about me and my autistic classmate. And he taught us for years, and he understood how our brains worked in ways that the other teachers just didn't. So I'm like, he has to, like, he wasn't formally taught how to teach, right? And for a man that took as many side quests in life as he did, like, he has to be neurodivergent in some way. You can be interesting and be neurotypical, sure. But not that man. Not that man. Anyway, so he introduced me to the ambiguous art, and for a while I was so burnt out on art that that's all I would do, because I couldn't conceptualize sketching and it being in a bad phase. And so I just, like, did sketches where it was supposed to be bad by painting shapes, and it was so nice for my brain. And looking back, I'm like, oh, it took away the expectations. It gave me just the freedom to stim with colors and textures and shapes on the page without this expectation that it has to be good. Like, okay, I get it. I get why he did this. But back in the day, I was just like, yeah, ambiguous art. It be real. It was so flippin' nice to have a teacher who understood, like, how my brain worked and, like, didn't judge me for it. Well, I take that back. He did a lot of judging. As my Spanish teacher, who is also heavily neurodivergent, as my Spanish teacher says, I don't judge you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just here to judge your Spanish. Right? And so my flat earther pirate art teacher, he did judge our art, and he slightly judged us, but then he would tell stories about how he's, like, I don't know, he would tell the wildest stories, so it was never, like, a bad judgment, you know? So yeah, I have fond memories of art class with the flat earther art teacher. It's always so fun when I say things Like, the Earth is flat. And then people are like, what did you just say? I'm just like, I don't actually think the Earth is flat. It's what I was told for 10 years and repeated like a drill for 10 years. And it wasn't a cult, I swear. Once I was in a cult, kind of. I was in a very unique, I guess it wasn't unique because it was a cult, but, I was in this homeschool co-op, and a lot of people didn't believe in education. And a lot of people believed that the only value people could have was in their reproductive skills, and that children are just naturally going to want to learn things. And it was a lot. Thankfully, I was old enough to recognize the bullcrap, and I just heavily judged my peers because I didn't have the emotional or like general education enough to understand like it's not their fault. It's just sad that their parents did this. But yeah, I was part of that co-op for like a year or so, and I hated it. So that was the time I was kind of in a cult. Whoopsies. We left that ASAP, for the record. It was not something we kept to. I feel like Starry Night had more greens than I'm doing, but I really like the purple and blue vibe. It's a really nice color combo. I like how the yellow just pops, you know? Ember says, Lily lore. Glad you left though, ASAP. Well, I stayed for the whole semester because I wanted to get my credits. And I learned some skills in life that I probably would not have gotten otherwise, like out-of-water basket weaving. Like, you hear about how colleges have underwater basket weaving classes. I got to learn basket weaving, and child rearing was an option, I think. I took dance classes. I was very weirdly flexible in those dance classes, had no idea I had EDS. And so I just like popped a split, and I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And they're like, well, you should join dance. I was like, no thanks. This is true. And to be fair, I don't hold anything against the people that were in that co-op. Not everybody in that co-op was part of the cult, like, belief system that characterized a lot of the stuff there. But it was definitely an experience, and I have a lot of empathy looking back on the people who are a part of that, and I really hope that they're okay, and that they are able to succeed in life. Because it do be hard. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Life do be hard sometimes, though. I like the bright yellow. Yo, that's so pretty. Okay, what if I just, like, little bits? Little bits of the bright yellow. I just really like yellow. It's yellow, guys. Ugh. It's just so pretty. You know what I love? A good contrast. A really good contrast. It's why I tolerate, like, people dying in books. Because normally, I don't want to grieve when I read books. I read books as escapism, and I don't want to be emotionally unwell because of a book. I see the appeal, and sometimes I do, but I'm in a part of my life, and I have been for a while, that, like, if I'm reading, I want it to be happy and know that everybody's okay in the end, and I don't want people to die, right? But I'm okay with people dying in books because of the contrast, because if done right, it can bring so much more hope and joy later on in the story when they find other friends and they're like, wow, it was so dark from this thing that happened that was unavoidable. And like, to be fair, when somebody dies IRL, it sucks. Like, I have hope. There's, as a Christian, I believe that if you are a Christian, death is not the end. There's heaven afterwards. I believe in that. And so, like, a lot of times the memorials services that I go to aren't really, like, a sad thing. But it's still sad in the sense that we're not going to see each other for a long time, and the person did die. But in books, I have no qualms with just be like, yeah, that death was justified. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate. Thank you. Emma says, no matter what you believe, death IRL usually sucks to deal with. Amen. Yeah. Like, even if you believe you'll see the person again like I do, it doesn't take away the fact that they're gone right now. And it hurts. You know? I don't know. I mean, I guess I do know, but... Avoidance of the topic. Like a boss. The topic I started. Oh, this is so fun. I like doing just random little shapes. It's so nice. It's so nice. Whee! So, I have not been the most responsible with my financial stuff lately. I've bought a few too many games on Steam lately, and then I was at the beach with friends, and I'm like, I wanna be a mermaid. And I never wanted to be a mermaid growing up because I felt left out socially. I think, I don't know what it was about being neurodivergent, or maybe it wasn't, I don't know, my brand of neurodivergence, whatever I have. I have some suspicions, but no confirmations, and I don't feel comfortable claiming until I get confirmation personally, but, you know, I respect self-diagnosis in other people. Any hoodles. What was I saying? Mermaids! Yeah, growing up, mermaids were always a thing that my friends did, and then I never understood. And I didn't want to play. And so I, for the longest time, never wanted to be a mermaid. I never wanted to pretend to be mermaids. It was just not something that I enjoyed as a child. And then recently I've gotten back into swimming and stuff, and it's so fun. And I'm like, you know what? I want to be a mermaid. I don't know where it came from, but I want to be a mermaid, guys. Ever says beautiful shapes and very fair about the mermaid thing. Thank you. Alright, light blue is definitely not the move to go. I think we need yet another shade of these things. Maybe like this. Maybe we shift towards like a green bottom here. I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Ah! I just realized you guys haven't been able to see the Spotify the whole time. Gosh dang it. I'll fix that. I'll fix it in a second. There we go. Oh, it's so small. It's so small. It's okay. We fix it. Yay! You guys can see the Spotify now. Alright. What if I just do like green here? Yeah. Okay, now I can do like a major transition to like a solid dark green. Still want a tinge of blue though. We're just gonna do lines. I don't know why I keep on saying stuff like that when I paint, but I apparently just like to do lines when I paint. And that is a fact about me that has been demonstrated many times on stream. I'm surprised I'm not rated M for mature. It's definitely not the usual vibe doing lines, but hey, what can I say? I am just doing lines right now. Would anyone want to do lines with me? No? Okay. That's fine. I like doing lines. I think it's very calming and relaxing. And there's absolutely nothing sus about that statement whatsoever. Any hoodles. I think after I finish this, I will call it for the night because I am getting tired. All of these lines that I'm doing are making me quite sleepy. But I think I kind of want to try and do a raid, maybe? Maybe. Jay says, oh, this reminds me. Yes. What does it remind you of? Does it remind you of how awesome you are at creating stuff and coding? Does it remind you of how epic Ember looked as the tiger? Or how sweet Ember is as a person? Or furson? I don't know if that's the term, but I'm feeling creative, I guess. I don't know. Jay says, the guy who didn't like musicals revival, Prosh PT, came out yesterday. Yo, I saw something about that. And it was very well done on the thumbnail. And I'm like, this looks professional. What the heck? That was very cool. Ember says, never heard of Furson, but thank you, Lily. You're so sweet too. Aw, thanks. Jay says, Pro Shot. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Because I was like, where'd the PowerPoint come from? But yes, it's so cool. Did you watch it? I love that they did that. That's so cool. Oh, those are such cute emotes. I love. Bam. This is what grass looks like. If you didn't know that, watch more streams, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having funsies. I'm really happy that the guy who didn't like musicals revival Pro Shot came out. I thought it was supposed to be a river. You know what? It can be a river. You know what? Let's add some cute reflections so it can be a river. There we go. These are not accurate reflections, but that's okay. If I were doing this in person, I would figure out how to streak it, but, you know, I like it. Jay says it was really good, but I knew what was happening, so I was kind of sad the whole time because I knew how it ended. Aww. Ember says this could be a green river. It could be. It very much could be. Pollution crap like that. Alright, how am I gonna sign this? I think just gold. I don't know. I feel like I get like a sense of like safety when I watch something that I'm familiar with, like I know the ending to. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that's very comforting to me. Even if it has a sad ending. Although I probably wouldn't watch it if it has a sad ending, unless I knew that there was like a reason to watch the sad ending for a happier ending. Ember says, no, just a river full of algae and or pollution. Yep. I'm not throwing trash in the river, though. Then I would get carried away and make it the river Styx and have it full of nightmares and memories and forgotten wishes from Percy Jackson's. I understand Percy Jackson is the most accurate representation of Greek mythology. I hear it did pretty dang well with Egyptian mythology, and okay with Norse. But that is just forever how I am impressed upon with that. Jay says a lot of the new acting choices were awesome. Heck yeah. I love that. Did you also get to hear how they had better, like, vocals and stuff? Because I feel like that's what I'm most excited about. It'd be fun to do in, like, a... what do you call it? I can't remember. What's it called? We do it a movie night in Discord where we watch it together. I know not everybody is in Discord, but it would be fun to get a lot of people on track with it. Oh, this is so interesting. What? Movie night would be fun, right? I keep on saying that we're gonna do a movie night, and then I keep on not doing a movie night. I wonder. Tuesdays don't work. Thursdays potentially could work, but not this Thursday. I don't remember why they're not this Thursday. I just have something this Thursday. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to see. Can I find somebody to try a raid? We have Arctic Smash! This is a friend from Ye Olden Days with Schiller. Wait. What are y'all seeing? My guess is Northern Spain, maybe Bilbao. That's showing up for me in chat from like 2 hours ago in any geoguessr. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's silly. That's straight up silly. Oh my goodness. I don't know why the guess is Northern Spain, maybe Bilbao, for something that hasn't come up in a long time. But we vibin'. We vibin'. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining and hanging out. It has been a joy to hang out with you. I am going to see if we can't raid somebody. Ember says, thanks for the stream. This was great. Hope everyone had a good and safe 4th of July too. Have a good one all. Yeah, if somebody wants to do a buy train, you are more than welcome to start it. And we should have it on both of them. So on YouTube, that's !redeem buy. And on Twitch, that's just !buy. Yay! Thank you for redeeming buy, Ember. There we go. Now it's an easy copy and paste for either one. And then let's do a raid. Jay says, thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out and joining stream. If you are on Twitch, cough cough Ember. Ah! If you are on Twitch, you are able to join this raid. If you are on YouTube, then I will see you tomorrow morning for a 9 AM stream where I edit a video and I get people's perspectives on editing and stuff. But I'm super glad you guys joined. And if you want to copy the raid message and make sure that you have it copied, we are going to raid a friend of mine. His name is Arctic Smash. He is not PG-13. Not PG-13, but he is a good friend. And he's a mutual friend of me and Schiller's. So I want to let him know that I'm back on Twitch by doing a little raid. So if you would like to join me, there is the raid message. Thank you, Jay, over on YouTube, and everybody else who is lurking on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you in the raid, which I will figure out how to do right now. So, Arctic Smash X. Let's go. They're doing Battlegrounds. It's like a shooty McTooty game. And we're gonna start the raid. Haha! So for Twitch, that should have started with a raid, and it's going really quickly. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye!